Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
Army Chief General MM Narvane today held a press conference, and of course, the focus of the press conference was the standoff between India and China in Ladakh. The Army Chief said that Pakistan and India together form a threat, and that threat cannot be wished away. About the Chinese build-up at the line of actual control and their ingresses into the Indian side, he said that mobilization from the Chinese side wasn't new. The army was monitoring it. However, there was no inkling that this could happen, that the Chinese could ingress into the Indian side and they could come in large numbers. He said that the Chinese had the first mover advantage, but eventually India also got the first mover advantage in August. Remember, the Indian forces occupied areas to the south of Pangong Lake in August. That's after the standoff really started. Months after that, he said that the way forward is through dialogue. Now, about a question of vacating of some of the areas at the line of control by the Chinese, there have been some reports. He said that there is no decrease in strength at the friction areas, but deep inside in the depths there has been some thinning of the troops. Those training areas have been vacated. He said that the troops who had come to the Tibetan plateau have gone back, but there's no reduction of troops on friction points from both the sides, and there is no change in status quo. The situation is the same as last year. He said that de-escalation in forward areas is the way ahead. Now, clearly, the army chief giving all those details. This comes at a time when a soldier of the PLA who had crossed over into the Indian side was handed back to the Chinese by India. This is the second such incident since the standoff started. The soldier has been handed back to the Chinese, but even in winters, when the temperature is sub-zero in Ladakh, it touches to minus 20 degrees at the line of actual control. The soldiers are standing guard. There is no room for complacency. Even in freezing weather, the soldiers are there to prevent any Chinese misadventures. So that's the situation on the ground. Remember, tensions escalated after the Galwan incident in June, when there was a clash between the Chinese troops and the Indian side. Of course, the Indians took casualties, but there was an unspecified number of Chinese who were killed on that side. Ever since, there has been tension in that area. The standoff continues even in winters. Clearly, the army chief saying that the soldiers are standing guard, and the standoff continues at the friction points, even as there is some thinning of the troops in depth area. In Jammu, Zafar Iqbal.